Result, day. The early morning was quiet. The light creeping in through the curtains was soft and gray, and the room felt unusually still. Humza sat upright on his bed, drenched in sweat, his breath shallow and panicked. A nightmare had pulled him out of sleep, one that left his heart pounding. In that dream, he stood alone before the school's result board. Faces surrounded him, laughter echoed, and when he searched for his name, it wasn't there. He had tried to run, to disappear, but his feet wouldn't move. He was frozen, helpless. Now awake, he wiped his forehead and whispered into the silence of his room, "Ya Allah, please don't let that happen." Later that afternoon, Zaid and Nabil, his closest friends, were looking for him. They finally spotted Humza sitting alone on a bench, mumbling something under his breath. Nabil stepped back. "Bro, is that Humza or a ghost version of him?" Zaid gulped. "That's Humza. Or what's left of him." They slowly approached. "Humza? Bro, I had a dream. I failed. Since then, I haven't eaten. I haven't even slept." Nabil's jaw dropped. "Dude, you look like you've already failed life, not just the exam." Humza didn't smile. "But what if I fail? What if that dream was a sign?" The fear in his voice was contagious. Suddenly, Zaid and Nabil felt cold too. What if they failed? What if tomorrow changed everything? Zaid finally said, "Let's go home. Let's pray together. Whatever happens, we'll face it with patience." They walked back, slow and silent. At Zaid's house, they sat in a circle. No jokes, no phone, just soft duas and tasbih whispered under their breath. Zaid's father walked in and paused. He looked at them, puzzled. "You kids okay? Planning a spiritual rebellion?"
Huh?
Zaid looked up. "Baba, we're just scared." Zaid's father sat down with a warm smile. "Fear before the result is normal, beta, but listen, Allah knows everything. He sees your grind. He knows every late night you studied, every silent dua you made. He promises no effort ever goes to waste. The fruit of patience is always sweet. So trust Allah. You've done your best. Now let him take care of the rest." The room felt lighter. The fear didn't vanish, but it shrunk. Just a little. Morning came. The wait was over. They went to the school for collecting result. Zaid got first position. Nabil and Humza, good marks, solid results. No one failed. No dreams came true. Except the ones they had while awake. They hugged, screamed, and laughed all at once. That evening, they gathered at the masjid for Shukrana Namaz, thanked Allah, and gave a portion of their saved-up money to charity. Later, they gathered at Zaid's house for a small celebration, with snacks, juice cans, laughter, and a lot of thankfulness. They sat together, not just as friends, but as brothers who had faced fear, kept faith, and come out stronger. Even Baba joined them, smiling quietly, proud of the boys not just for their marks, but for their maturity. Later that night, under the stars, Humza said, "I wasted a whole day feeding fear, but it was dua, not doubt, that changed everything." Zaid added, "Sometimes the scariest night brings the brightest morning." And Nabil, holding a Coke can like a mic, declared, "Moral of the story, never believe dreams before breakfast." They laughed.